Hi there everyone, welcome to Super Savvy Sunday, where I help you become a super savvy seller or shopper of real estate. Well, today I am flipping out. Now what do I mean? Of course I'm talking about flipping houses. You know that this is all the rage right now. We've got on TV so many shows about flipping houses, flipping Nashville, flipping Boston, flipping Vegas, and I think the most popular one is flip or flop. So is this something that you should be involved in? Should you buy a house that has been flipped? Should you buy a house and flip it yourself? Well, here I've got some tips for you. Now, what is flipping actually? What does flipping a house mean? Well, it means that you're going to buy a house below market value. You're going to invest money into that house to rehabilitate, renovate it, and then in a short period of time, you're going to resell that house for a profit. Now, should you be involved in flipping? Well, I have some things for you savvy sellers if you want to get involved in flipping a house. Know your market, know your local market, know what houses go for in the area so that when you go ahead to put in an offer and buy that home, you're buying it below market value so that you can invest in that property so that when you go to sell, you can make a profit. You want to hire professionals, hire professional plumbers, electricians, those people who are going to be doing the drywall. You want to make sure that when the inspector comes along that everything has been done up to code. You know, you have those 100-year-old charming homes full of character, but the plumbing has been shot and it has been like that for over 50 years. You want to make sure everything is up to code. You want to count the cost of renovating. If you're going to spend $200,000 on a home and it's going to cost you $80,000 to renovate and the market value in the area is $300,000, you might want to rethink. Also, you want to make sure that you don't over-improve for the area. You don't want to over-improve and put marble floors when the area doesn't demand it. And finally, you don't want to take too long to renovate. You don't want to take too long to renovate because you may find that if you take too long, your profits are eaten away by the expenses. What about buyers? Should you go ahead and buy a home that has been flipped? Well, that's a very good question. One thing I want you to know too is to know the market value of the homes in that area. So make sure you do your research. But another thing is that if you're going to use an FHA loan on a flip, you cannot buy a flip with an FHA loan if the house has been on the market for 90 days or less. Did you even know that? Now, if you're going to use a conventional loan or cash, that's okay. But if you're using an FHA loan, you can't go for that flip. You have to wait for 90 days and over if you're going to use an FHA. You want to make sure you get a home inspection because not everyone will do the best job, and paint can cover a multitude of sins and so can spackle. So you want to make sure you get a thorough home inspection done to make sure that you look for shoddy work, and you want to make sure the plumbing is good, the electrical is good, and so on. Obviously, you know what I'm going to say about home warranty. Make sure you get a home warranty to protect you in the case of failure of any of the major systems like the HVAC and the plumbing and so on. And I want you to just to be sure that in both cases, sellers and shoppers, that you hire a professional realtor. They'll guide you into the market value of the homes. They'll guide you in terms of the home inspectors, the appraisals, and so on. And of course, they know the area and they'll be able to tell you how much to sell the house for, sellers and buyers, how much to offer for that home. So that's it about flipping out in Orlando. That's it from me, and as always, let's make Orlando home.